Hello everyone, I'm Thekameleon here, and well, it's been a long time since I did any kind of video, so this is weird for me being here again. And well, there's been a lot of stuff happening for me, so not going to talk about that now. I'm going to talk about that in an update video sometime, but not right now. But since I'm starting up a new entirely new video for the first in a really long time, I was looking at what do I want to record. I was like, why not a game I enjoyed playing a lot? I have a fascination about ants, therefore I thought, why not Empires of the Undergrowth? It's literally you're gonna build an ant colony. Let's see if you can make it work. Okay, I'll try. So far I haven't failed the game that much. So, that's also the reason for this title being Rise of the Ant Queen. And I hope you guys like the weird thumbnail. So, let's try this out. So, we're gonna start off a new game because I could continue on my old game, but that one is pretty much done. I haven't played this in a while. So, we're gonna call this colony of ours Queen Hive. Whoops, Hive. Actually, the Queen Hive. Actually, the Queen's Hive. Because I am the Ant Queen in this game. Or at least I'll call myself that. Because I like being royal. If I can be a queen, that's even better. So yeah, if you guys can hear a lot of difference with my microphone, it's because I got a studio mic now. So that's different.
Ah, I see the queen has taken well to her new home.
It's fascinating. She has already started to spawn. Incredible, really, that we found such a healthy specimen.
How long until we can expect to see interspecies polymorphism?
We should be patient and allow the colony to grow first. I've placed food nearby. Then we will introduce the Formica fusca and observe the reaction.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things here. Like, if you want to make a big colony,
Keep
you
me
need to
updated
do
on
stuff
their progress.
like that. What do you need to do? Not going to talk much about that. Literally, it's like you can expand your colony, but only for a specific amount of space and all that. And there's no reason for you digging too much out because, well...
Come on now, my little ants. You need space to grow.
It's not good for ants to get too much space. So this is my ant area. This is where they live, my ants. So he said there would be food.
Is something
somewhere
wrong?
nearby. I need to look all the
I
time at my
provided them with
CPU, see if
food
it's
just
working.
a few
And it
centimeters
seems
south
like
of the
this.
queen, but they don't seem to be interested.
If they are too distressed to collect food, then we will have to replace the colony and start again.
Oh no,
Such
no, no.
a terrible waste.
Don't replace it, please. I'm trying to make this work. It's been a while. Been a really long while since I last played this game, so that's mostly why. Yes, now they're getting food for the queen. So these will literally go back and forth and get food for my queen. I don't have any areas right now where I can store food, so it's always good to have food for her. Literally always is like, if you don't get the right food for an ant breed, they won't really, well, they won't breed. Simply because they don't have the right food. And these guys put in something that looks like mealworms, different kinds of nuts, some kind of algae maybe? I don't know what that is actually. So what they want me to do now? Nursery time, okay. So, it gives me some things like, this is what you can do. And I won't actually make the area where they breed in right next to the queen that much. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna do that a little bit. Like right here. So, I'm gonna make it like that. The thing about ants is that they really like expanding their areas all the time. That's why I'm kind of fascinated about them, because they really do a lot of stuff.
The queen has begun to lay new eggs.
Perfect. We will soon have a thriving colony.
Yeah. They will, if they provide enough food, that is. So what I'm making now is literally storage for food. I can also make some that makes my ants move faster in those areas. And yeah, it gives something to the nursery tiles. So I can actually put a row of them right down here. Kind of like the middle. Let's see. They've given me some more nursery tiles, so let's make some more of these. Because the moment I've done enough for them, they will start handing out food for me. This is not actually the entire game. This is just like the prologue where they show you some stuff. Then there's all these missions I can do. This thing I wouldn't recommend anyone to start off with. It'll kill your entire colony. So that's never something I would like. Try this. No, don't try this. It'll kill your entire colony. And what I'm doing here is something I should actually do. It's no reason. I don't have anyone in that square. So they've made up some stuff now. They've prepared a little bit. I have a couple of workers. I think these are workers. Gene thief. Okay. Yeah. So these are like these here are made from the queen herself. They're in her hive here. There's already eggs for them. And these eggs are for if any of the other ants die, these will just hatch. And that's why this is here. So let's actually try and do the first challenge, because otherwise it's boring to watch if I don't do anything. So the New Hope or Subjugation. Subjugation is literally what these gene thieves are about. The gene thieves are a kind of ant that allows you to, or that not allow you to. They're a species of ants that literally steal other eggs and make them into their slaves. Kind of horrible for a kind of ants. So,
this Formica fusca queen has set up home beneath a rotting log. She is fat and vulnerable. Her first brood will need to move quickly if the colony is to survive. Their priority now is to find food, and there is plenty around. But there are other hungry creatures down here. The workers will need to be vigilant. The ants have encountered a pocket of woodworm. These defenseless weevil larvae will make an excellent meal for the colony. They will be butchered and carried off for processing.
Yeah, they give us a tiny amount of information as we go on. Like, all the kinds of things there are. So there's black ants, and I have the worker ants. Worker ants, they literally dig out, they build things. The black ants are warriors. So these just needs to be killed off and then moved to the nursery. So I'll do this right now. There's nothing wrong in giving other extra food. Now I need to make this correctly so it doesn't annoy me. That's how it was. That's there. Gotta make an area just for storage of food. I'm not gonna move any closer here because that area is dangerous to be in. So I'm gonna put down a couple of warriors. Well, I could only put down one. That's sad. Put down one there. It's because I don't have a lot of storage yet, so they're kind of trying to get there. Because there's also a bunch of those down there. So what I'm going to do is this.
This colony must remain small for now. Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
Yeah, it is. So, generally, I just need to keep on moving between all these areas. Kind of at the start, not hit these. Because there's warriors there, some kind of thing that will kill my ants, and I really don't want that. So I'm going to do that right now. Because more food. Mealworms. They're literally the best kind of food you can give to an ant in the end, because they're really high on protein and other good things. So it'll help a lot when you when you start off a colony in real life. You kind of need them. If you don't get larvae like that, you're not giving
This
them
colony
the
must
right
remain small
kind
for
of
now.
protein.
Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
Well, how about you get those down there, guys? Prevent gathering. Prevent attack. Get those. Come on. There's mealworms down there. How about you get the mealworm? Oh, good. Good ants. But yeah, because I have to remember some of these are fighters and not workers. You can see like the difference, like big ants and other ants. Like these are fighter ants, these small ones, black ants, are workers, so they'll move back and forth, do a small amount of things, not a lot. So I kind of want to expand over here to see what's there. If the bigger the thing is, the more I can get out of them. Like if they're big enemies, they will fight me, but they'll also give me a lot of food. Yeah, like these here.
The workers have uncovered carnivorous larvae of Ocypus olens, the devil's coach horse.
Yeah.
They are born ready for combat, with powerful slicing mandibles for chopping up their prey. They are still small, however,
Yeah.
and must undergo a final pupation before their armor is fully developed.
Yeah.
If the ants are fast, they should be able to overwhelm these critters. If the ants are disturbed the adult of these larvae, the outcome for the colony may not have been so fortunate. They must expand with caution.
Yeah, so there's bigger versions of those. Those were the more nice kind. They're not that dangerous compared to so many others. Okay, the music is actually doing in my head because it's way too loud. I'm gonna do that because I generally don't want music in my videos because I've been flagged way too many times to actually want music anymore in my videos. So I've just stopped the music completely. And I actually need to remember to do some kind of counter so I know how long have I been recording. Because there's actually no recording thing on this software. So I need to remember when I kind of started recording so I don't make it too long video. Because I have been known to do that. So no more music. Sorry guys, but that's just how it has to be. Otherwise I don't want like all kinds of things like, hey, you owe us money now, or if you advertise this thing, you're in trouble. Damn it. And that's no fun. That's just no fun. Oh yeah, by the way guys, I'm just gonna move away here. This thing here is the map. That's all that's here. I've seen it in some of my videos. I forget what's here. But here's just it's just the map. It's all there is. So I'm just gonna move back into my spot so I don't sit really weird compared to where my desk is. So they've collected not all of it actually. How about you guys go over here and collect what you're supposed to? God damn it. Ants, do as I say. You'll be the next fodder. Oh yeah, I'll probably need to move my small army over here. 5, 6, 7. Good enough. Okay, another hole. Let's see what they'll uncover.
Predators are loose in the nest.
Yeah.
The larvae must be protected.
Yeah, if I don't protect these properly, don't protect my colony properly, they will attack the queen, and that'll be the death of my entire hive. If the queen dies, everything dies. Kind of how it is, really. It's literally, if she dies, your colony is a goner. That's why you generally at the start, when you start off an ant colony, don't ever put live bait at the very start, because you will kill your queen rather quickly. That's a problem. If you kill your queen,
This colony must remain
I really
small
do
for
hope you have
now.
an extra, because
Food
otherwise
is too scarce to
it's
support
just
greater
gone.
numbers.
Okay, army, move here. Prepare for another fight as we excavate even more. So yeah, I'll slowly but surely expand this colony.
There are intruders in the nest.
But now I'll start using these these small ways I've been making. Kill all nearby creatures.
The colony is starving.
So I need to kill everything. There's a huge bunch of them up here. I also think the mother of the things are up there. There's not a lot of protection in this game. Like, if your warriors die, good luck. Nothing can save you. You're done. So you're never really supposed to make too big of an army because you have to have enough food to sustain them. I don't have enough food to build that tile. Fair enough. Thanks, game. Oh yeah, I can make my soldiers run up here and gather food. And there as well. Any more other place where they forgot to get the damn larvae. Yeah, this is going to be a longer video than normal, simply because it's my first video in a really long time, so why not? And I do enjoy making my videos. And something has been paid off on my PayPal. What is that? Ah, okay. Never mind. I know what that is.
There are intruders in the nest.
No, my workers! Warriors, assemble! Kill off the big beasts before they kill us. And I'll try stopping with the singing. Yeah. So, these things are... Oh yeah, that thing's nice. Look, it actually even says how many can work on that thing at a time. This is a mining-like thing. It's useful. It's limited to how many of these workers that I actually have here that will move out of the nest, because these are like, we stay in the nest. If I make more, like I will now, I'll make a couple of workers. These will literally just move around where I tell them to, even though it's in the middle of nowhere. They will move there because I've told them to do so. Yeah. I like this game a lot, simply because I do have a thing for ants. People sometimes think it's weird. I don't mind them thinking it's weird, as long as they don't be like, you're a weirdo because you like ants. Well, they're fascinating. Have you seen their colonies? Like, the ant colonies are amazing to look at. Like, they just built this entire empire. Humans think they're big.
There are intruders in the nest.
An ant colony, or the ants in general, crazy. Just literally crazy. I'll put you guys there. Ah, they did eat the big thing. That's always nice. Okay. Squad 5, go there. Here there's just food. Same thing here. So I'll have a lot of food to expand on. Like these things, they give an okay amount of food. Yeah, they give about 20 each.
This colony must remain small for now.
So I'll keep a small workforce. That's always how I work with these. Because
these wood lice will make a significant addition to the colony's larders. But they are clinging tightly to the ground. It's going to take some effort to dislodge them.
Ah, yeah, wood lice. Wood lice, another good thing of protein for an ant, if, and I say if, you can get them. A lot of people think that they can just get all kinds of ants that they want, or all kind of food for their ants. Generally, I tell people not to just catch flies. And I also hear that from experts, like, don't just catch random flies. You will kill off your colony by doing that. Simply because there's parasites in normal flies. You're not supposed to give live flies to your colony. You need to get, if you want to give your colony flies as food, as a protein source, get them from a vendor. Get them as actual food. Not just, I caught this in my windowsill, it's all dead and shriveled up and just lying like... Don't. If that thing will be filled with parasites, and you don't know how long it's been in your windowsill. So, just don't. Don't. You'll kill off your colony. Like, one sick ant can keep on transferring those parasites. So just don't. I've read so many people are like, I don't know why my colony died. What did you feed them? Well, I caught them a lot of flies. Did you buy those flies? No. That's your answer. You killed them. But giving them wrong kinds of food. And people always get like, well, that's not supposed to happen. Well, how long has that thing been dead? You don't even know. And that's the thing, like, you really need to keep an eye on, like, what you give your ants. What kind of food, because it can really screw up the ecosystem you've made for them. Also, I'm really excited to hear what you guys think about the new microphone. Like, hello, microphone. Huge-ass microphone right next to me. Bought that because this thing didn't work anymore. Yay! Technology. Okay, next fight. My army's already assembled, like, we're ready. There's no more food there, so I'll tell them to back off. No, no, no. No, not there. I like having it like that because it's gonna get harder for them to even get there.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Destroy them! The worst kind of predators I've ever met in this game is actually the what are they? Those were the spiders. Those things kill incredibly fast. They literally jump your ants and kill them off. And that's kind of how this world is. It's like, well, you fought a bigger foe. Didn't have enough to protect what it was coming to steal. Like, there's so many animals in the world that literally tries to kill off all kinds of new ant colonies.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
They don't have enough strength. Like, it's limited to the amount how many ant colonies actually have the strength to keep up, like, a huge army. Like, the biggest armies of ants that's actually moving
the colony is
are
starving.
warrior ants.
There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Oh yeah, I need food as well to actually remake new ants die from war, as I'm doing right now. But that won't be a problem now, because I just hit a mother load of food. And since I've killed off these, I can move up to here, where there's a lot more food. So, there's... Again, I like this game simply because it's ants. I have a weird fascination.
This colony must remain small
I've seen
for now.
so many of
Food
those,
is
like,
too scarce to support
ants.
greater numbers.
They're amazing. They make huge empires. And they're this big. Fair enough. How can you not love something like that? I know it's annoying when they start eating off your summer crops. But then again, how much do they actually annoy you? Unless you're stupid enough to jump into an anthill, literally. Don't do it with fire ants. Just saying they will. They're literally a pain. Yeah, or ants, go up and kill. Just kill everything that's living, literally. Like, I know, like, that's easy to see. Up here is probably the mother they were talking about. I can't remember that much of this game, to be honest. But I do think the mother is up here, and it's like, kill everything. Destroy everything. Fair enough, I will try. And I will succeed, because I focus on the army. My biggest problems I did at the start was focusing on workforce. Don't. Just don't. Don't focus on your warriors. Or the warriors. Focus on your warriors, not your workers. Because, yes, a strong workforce is always nice, is actually what you see the most in broods. That they have a lot of workers and few warriors. Even
Predators
though
are loose in the
the
nest.
most wanted
The
kind of
larvae
ants is
must be
always what's called the
protected.
hybrid ant. Hybrid ants is a pain to get for rather simple reasons. You need the perfect conditions for your ant colony to have them. But they're bigger than warrior ants, stronger than warrior ants, and they work as both a worker and a warrior. And that's where I'll actually be like, you know what? You can start giving your things live bait. Again, depending on your species of ant, because if you don't have ants that has warriors, don't give them live bait. Because again, that'll kill them. Depending on the bait. Like even a cockroach, it can be dangerous. Not for the reason people think like, oh, they're gonna kill your ant colony. No, because they can't move down in the hole. Spiders, though, not recommended. They will kill
There are
somebody
intruders in the nest.
rather effectively, and if they can get their butt down into the colony itself, it's going to kill your entire colony. But mostly because you don't want live
The colony
bait,
is starving.
at
There
least
is
in the
not enough
start
food
of
to
the
feed the
colony.
new brood.
It's because if your queen is out and it sees this live bait, it'll try and attack the bait, try to kill it off. But if your queen gets damaged, like a small wound even, can kill her. Nobody wants to kill their own queen. Simply because at times it's hard to getting a new queen depending on the species. It can be expensive. We do have a lot of ant breeders here where I live, and there's always a guarantee like these are, well, they are laying eggs. That means they're not infertile. Nothing more annoying than an infertile queen. And again, infertile queen means no eggs, or at least it will make eggs, but there's never gonna come any more ants. Another thing is also when you make this ant brood and everything, is that you always need to check, do my ants like their new queen? If for some reason your ant queen dies, she'll be carried out with the trash. They do have trash piles. That's why also try and make your ants make their own home. They will try and make the best home for themselves in size. So don't give them a pre-made home, because they'll start stashing trash in their home, in their area where they live, and it's just not positive. Because if they start piling trash inside their home,
There are intruders in the nest.
it's at some time gonna produce diseases, because they just have it right next to where they live, right now where their eggs are, and this stuff is gonna decompose. And if there at some time you don't give them enough food, they'll start eating the bad food, and yeah, disease. Hello. And it's gonna kill off your entire thing with parasites and diseases. And that'll just again make every kind of ant keeper, making them really, really sad because you killed off a nest. And if you've done this a couple of times, it's gonna be, I killed off another nest. And if you say that to people like, I've killed my third nest in 1 month, are you sure you're doing the right thing? Are you sure that you're even functional at keeping an ant's nest if you keep on killing off your nest? That's always the thing you have to think about as well. Ants are not just fun and giggles to look at. There's actually a lot of maintenance.
This colony must remain small for now.
Along when it's breeding
Food is
season,
too scarce to support greater numbers.
you need to actually have enough food for them, and also an open area where they can be in. I don't mean let them fly around your room. That's going to be a disaster, because they're going to get out. But there's always male ants that gets fertile in mating seasons. It's not uncommon to actually just happen in your brood. Like, bigger ants or ants with wings, and they'll start flying around your open area in your tank. Like, get like this size, depending on your species. Get this size of a tank for your ants, besides the actual like literally like tank thing, where it's like has a good size, where you can actually have them move around. Because if you don't give them room to move around, it's going to be hard for them to actually have fun. You can stress out a queen. If a queen mother starts getting stressed or feel threatened, she'll start eating her own eggs. Again, you don't want that. If she kills off an entire brood because you stressed her out, you again need to rethink, do I really want these ants, or I just want to see something suffer? Do I literally just want to be the evil person with a magnifying glass looking at my ants, being like, who's gonna die today? Oh, you seem fun. Burn. Then again, if you do that, I will literally write you a letter like, you're not supposed to have ants. You're not even supposed to have life near you when you do that stuff. Because I have I don't have any respect for people who do that. Like, I literally have seen people who, like, okay, like, serious ant keepers who are, like, almost crying when one of their ants dies. I'm like, I would trust you with my ants. The person with the magnifying glass, go away from my ants, please. You scare me. Don't want you to kill off my brood. Like, these ants are the black ants. They're a bit more dangerous than most ants. These also have warrior ants. Also, where I come from, Denmark. Oh yeah, that's the
stumbled into the path of a fully developed devil's coach horse beetle, and it's hungry for breakfast. The beetle is almost 4 times the size of a black ant, and protected by thick plates of external armor. Whilst it bites at the tiny defenders, it sprays foul-smelling secretions from the end of its raised abdomen, disorientating the ants.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The devil's coach horse is dead. Its corpse will provide food to support dozens of new brood.
That's always nice. So, I'll just move my workers over here, because they're kind of needed over there. Also, depending on the quality of this video, it's going to be uploaded. If not, I need to redo all my my things, because then I've done something wrong. So, now we have one last area, then we killed off the entire thing, and then we finished the mission.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Warriors, go! There's 2 devil's coachmans here, and all that, and those are literally the last ones. Like, if we look around, nothing there, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. So as soon as we killed off these, we're done with the mission. When we're done with the mission, they'll in the laboratory we live in, they'll start giving us food and stuff. Oh yeah, army on the way. I hope we can make it. Yeah, they kill us off way too fast. I'm gonna tell everyone to move back so we can assemble. Because the more ants there are, the bigger chance of winning. Like, strength in numbers. Either I can see they're dying rather fast, sadly. Oh, there's... killed some of them off. Please win, little ants. Don't die on me. Seems like my ants are dying off, sadly. Okay, all ants. Okay. Don't like that. All my ants have died. And there's a lot of food up there that will actually succeed me in my survival. So this will probably not be the rise of the Ant Queen, or this is probably going to be the demise of the Ant Queen. So we'll have to do this mission again if these workers don't succeed. Because this is my queen, and she does not have enough food to sustain another brood. That's my last worker. He's gone.
The queen is in imminent danger.
Yeah, I know she is. Yeah. Yeah. I've lost this one. So that's kind of how it is. Spoils for your Focorium. 1 territory, jelly, royal jelly. I'll tell you about the stuff rather quickly because it's getting 8 as well here. So, but like the stuff we get, territory makes sense. I can build more around here. I can make my area a lot bigger. The royal jelly is something I used for genes. Like, these are gene thieves. They steal off the genes of other ants and keep on making on their brood. So they work on the broods by stealing eggs, using other kinds of ants as their, how can you say it in a nice way, as their slaves. So yeah, so these are the gene thieves. They're shown like that. But sadly we lost, so it's not going to be a rise of the Ant Queen. It's going to be the fall of the Ant Queen now. Makes me sad. So, but yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this. This is the first time I've been making videos in a really long time, so this is weird yet fun for me, since I haven't actually made a lot of videos in a really long time. But yeah, that's how it is. But I really do hope you guys enjoyed this, even though it's been a while. And I do hope you guys still show your support. I'll try and make as many videos as I can. And uploading a video every second day is the most ideal for me. Alright, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and probably Sunday. Yeah, there's going to be info about that when I make an update video. It's going to be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. So I'm not like, okay, this is what we're going to do. And then I'm like, no, you know what? Not that, actually. I'm going to do this instead. Instead, I'll make an entire thing for you guys, where I tell all the info that's happened. So yeah, guys. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this, because I did. It's been a really long time since I did anything like this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to subscribe if you guys want to. I do enjoy if you do. And yeah, I'm really hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye, guys.